Hello, good afternoon. It is the 27th of December. Today wound up being about a scratch day for me. Gonna go over why. First, we're gonna start with AABB. Now, AABB I bought. It was right on the watch list this morning. So if you missed this one, make sure you hit that follow button so you can catch the next one. But I bought this in at 3063 as we were starting to get a little bit of a morning spike out of it. And I held, and I got faked out right here. I sold at 317. I thought it was going to fall down a little bit more. I obviously should have held a little bit longer, given it a little more time to work. Could have been a pretty decent gainer. I made, I think, 160 on it. It probably should have been a $400 winner, somewhere in that neighborhood. Now, I wasn't done with AABB then. I actually bought in at 315 at 10:22 a.m. So 10:22 a.m. I tried to catch a bounce here. Bought in at 315, and then I caught right below that. I think it was 311 as it didn't bounce. So that was actually a really good cut. As you can see, it just kind of faded the rest of the day. Next up on the one that I wanted to cover is AXXA. Now, AXXA, I played okay first thing, and then it kind of got away from me a little bit. So AXXA, I bought in right here. Bought AXXA at 0.0729. So right here, I think it was. So 0729. No, I lied. Back here. 0729, somewhere right in this neighborhood. And then it had this really quick spike, and I sold half of it at 775. And then I bought 10,000 shares back in at 711. And then I got out at 715. And then I tried again in the afternoon on AXXA. So I did alright this morning on AXXA. It was up about 160 bucks. And then this afternoon I bought in right here as it was going for the high of day again, thinking we're going to have an afternoon breakout. Now, it's not really the market to buy in anticipation of anything. Not a lot is working. That being said, I'm not too upset that I took this trade. I did cut it, I think 7.1. So I bought in at 7.79. I cut it at 7.3. So it was actually another good cut for me because I cut it in here. And then you can see it really failed the rest of the day. So I saved myself from a big loss there. But wish it had worked, but it didn't. It is what it is. The other trade that I made today is actually AGNC. Now, this stock's kind of cool. It has monthly dividends, and over the past 12 months, it's figured out to be about 9.5%. So I own 10,000 shares of this long from 15.29 from the other day. And then I bought more today. I bought 500 at 15.31 right here. I actually wound up selling that 500 15.47 right before the close. I made more on it than I would if I held for the dividends, which are coming out the 30th, I believe. So that was just a quick little trade. Now the last one, CYBL. I just bought this pretty close to the close. I bought in at 0.027 right here. They had a PR at 3:15 p.m. announcing an acquisition to build out their infrastructure software solution unit. So it's an acquisition news. It doesn't really matter what it is, but it's pretty big news. I'm expecting this will gap up in the morning. You can see it has a history of gapping up after a first green day. Usually not a strong history of running as of late, so I probably won't hold very long until tomorrow. But it should be hopefully a nice little gap up and get out real quick and easy. That's the way we like them. And we'll move on to the next one. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that follow button. We have the daily recaps just like this one that come out every afternoon. We also have the morning watch lists that come out pre-market. Now those are important because it outlines the plays of the day. And AABB was right off from that. The other ones didn't really set up for me like I wanted them to, so that's the one that I played off my watch list. And then of course AXXA set up, kinda, sorta, hoping it was better. But then we have the Trading 101 video series in which we cover the basics of trading, and we're always adding content there as well. So make sure you hit that follow button. Thank you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.